Howdy, guys and gals, welcome back, welcome back. What are we doing? Doing something difficult. It's called the Ironman Challenge.
Good tidings.
Doing it for fun because it's challenging, and I enjoy that sort of thing. The rules should be up on the screen over there. Anyway, this episode, I have flown to Stone Talon Peak, and we're running down through Stone Talon Mountains. We're heading into Desolace. We're going to check in at Nigel's Point, pick up some Questaronies. I didn't know I had that thing turned on. Congratulations to Doppelganker. Nice name for a rogue. I'm assuming that's what it is. Whoops. I do need to go this way. Anyway, I hope you guys and gals are doing all right. I'm not doing too bad. I did something really sporadic just in the last hour. I think, bought a car. Yeah, a used car. Hold on. Of course. I'm doing some work for my neighbor as well. I'm upgrading their computer. I upgraded the memory for them. And right now I'm in the process of cloning their hard drive from an IDE hard drive, mechanical drive, to an SSD. Takes a while to do it. Anyway. Yeah, I've had nothing but car trouble. And I kind of got sick of it. I'm going to give the Camaro a much needed break, much needed rest. I'm going to slowly get it restored, get it repainted, all that. I'm probably going to sell the thing. I'm going to just fix it up little by little. But I actually bought a electric car. Yeah, it was... Like I said, it's completely spur of the moment. An hour ago, I wasn't even thinking about it. Now it's pretty much done, I think. It's going to be delivered. I think this weekend. We'll see. I submitted some documents. They're reviewing them, and I just wanted something with low mileage and something that I could afford and something that had a low down payment, and I found something. It's not very exciting. It's not what I'm used to driving, but I don't care. I don't have to worry about putting gas in it anymore. Gas in a car, completely electric. If you're wondering, it's a 2015 VW e-Golf sedan. It's got like a bunch of extra stuff. Kind of cool. It's got stuff I'm not used to having. Like heated seats, heated steering wheel, GPS system, the navigation, reverse camera that I can see, all that stuff. I'm not used to any of that. Doesn't have a super long range on it. But I don't need to go very far with it. Charges up fairly quick. Charge it up overnight, and I'll be able to drive that thing for quite a while because, I mean, honestly, the only place I go is to the gym and back or to my girlfriend's house. I mean, we're talking much less than even... I wouldn't even, probably a couple thousand miles a year, maybe. I don't know. I guess I could figure it out, but not even that. I mean, my gym is like a mile away. My girlfriend's house is 6-7 miles. It's, Anyway, I'm kind of excited. I don't have very good credit. It got destroyed a long time ago. I don't know, but It's pre-qualified. A little down payment. Yeah, so hopefully it, you know, it works out. I didn't put a lot of thought into it. I mean, I looked at the car, made sure I was, you know, not getting ridiculous deal on it. Not like ridiculously bad. It's a pretty long financing monthly plan that I have, but it's kind of the trade-off. If you don't have a car that you can trade in for a decent amount of money, and you know, I'm not using the Camaro for that at all. I wouldn't get anything for the Camaro, so. But, you know, there's different options. You could go, you know, 3 years. They had 3, 4, 5, 6 years, I think, were the options. So it's a pretty long finance. It's over 6 years, you know, and the interest rate is a little bit ridiculous, but like I said, I need it. I'm tired of messing with the car. I just want it to work, and I don't have to worry about it. And like I said, I can put the cover on the Camaro. I might even be able to take it over to my girlfriend's house and put it in her garage. She doesn't even use the garage. Just park it in there. Yeah, it's exciting. I should be more excited, but I don't know. In the back of my mind, I'm waiting for something to be wrong. Like one of the documents I submitted or something.
Ishno del Diab.
Anyway, let's pick up some quests here.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
God, are we going to grind this again? I guess we are.
Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
I guess we're going to... We did all this on the Naked Warrior. Oh, I can't see this one quest.
Can I help you?
Let's grab
for
that.
the Alliance.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. I can't have your Mark of the Wild, but I sure appreciate it.
Talk to me.
We're not allowed to have outside bus.
Get her back.
It's going to pick up all of these. And let's go get the flight point up here. I bought it from Carvana, I think. It's all online. I've never used it before. I don't think it's the best option, but what I didn't want to do is just buy some used car from a used car lot.
Alone be with you. Alone light your path.
I mean, that's kind of what I just did, but these cars are certified and all that. Make sure we buff people, even though I can't have Blessing of Wisdom. You know, and I'm damn sure not going to buy a car off Facebook with 50,000 miles as is. I just end up in the same situation I am. But for a 2015, 44,000 miles,
Light be with you.
That's really low. It's only had one owner, I believe.
Be careful.
So that's really, really low. All right, we're ready to get into it. Let's set the Hearthstone here.
What brings you here?
Let's make this
Ashaf Fela.
my home. Yeah, shaf some falahs. If you're into falaing the shahs. Stupid. Anyway, it's about 11. My girlfriend's going to come pick me up in about an hour. I'm going to go... She's going to drop me off at my Camaro, which is at the gym, because I think the shift cable broke on it. And hopefully I can rig it, get underneath of it, and just reconnect it temporarily so I can put it in gear and drive it home, because right now it's broken off and it's stuck in reverse position. If only it had stuck in drive position. But here's the thing. Even if the shift cable is broken, I can literally move it into drive. That's actually what I might do. You can put it into gear. I'll have her get in the car with her foot on the brake. You know, just, and get it in drive. All right, let's start slaying some fools. Let's get into it. Good level range. You know, stuff's nice and green. We could fight stuff higher level, especially on the Iron Man here, but we're right at the edge here of these being gray. Maybe a little too safe for the Iron Man challenge, but whatever. Just wanted to do something kind of easy and not really worried about it. Not worry about it, rather. Might be a shortish episode, because I do have to get ready to go here pretty soon. But 30, 40 minutes, maybe. All right, I don't have inner fire going. Let's make sure we get that up. It's not, like I said, I'm used to driving a muscle car. This is not a muscle car, but I don't care. Maybe I'm fucking too old to be dealing with muscle cars. I still have one. That's all that matters. And it's affordable. It's got a little warranty and everything on it, so I don't, It's in great shape. It's white, though. I'm not a fan of white cars. I want black, or silver, or gray, but it's kind of sharp looking. It's interesting looking. And I've never had an electric car. And the gas that I spend in my car, it's going to be so nice. I looked up the energy, or like the electricity it takes to charge it, and it's like, it's really minimal. I can't remember what it works out to, but it's like, it's ridiculously low compared to the price of gas. Also, the fact that it's going to be delivered, I mean, I think they include that in the price, but still, I can't tell you how big of a deal that is for me, having severe social anxiety, where it's very hard for me to talk to people and be in public, and, I don't want to go talk to a salesman, you know what I mean? The fact that they're going to just deliver it here. It's coming from Texas, I think. I live in New Mexico. It's not a very far drive. But that's pretty huge. And, taxes and registration, title, all that stuff. They make a little money off that, too. But, I'm thinking, I'm barely going to put any miles on this car. I mean, at least that's the plan. I don't know. I may take a road trip or two now that I can. I just have to think about where I'm going because, like I said, the range isn't great. I think it's like 100 miles, something like that. It's not a road trip car. But if I can do, I can just plan it. I don't know if there's upgrades you can put in the car to, increase the battery or something. I could look into it, but for right now, I'm not worried about it. But just to be worry-free for me, Don't have to worry about something going wrong. Everything works. Even when my Camaro was, you know, when I bought it, you know, it doesn't have air conditioning. You know, no heated seats, you know, nothing like that. It's, and those little luxuries, I think are going to go a long way with me. Air conditioning, especially in the summertime. It does get really hot here in New Mexico. And it's so quiet. I'm not sure I'm going to know what to do with myself. My car is so effing loud, the exhaust on it. There's some videos on the channel. You can hear the car. It's, I mean, it sounds great, but it's just so fucking loud. If I go to the gym at 5 in the morning, I don't feel good about starting that car up. Gotta tell you. All the neighbors can hear that thing. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm excited, and I didn't think I'd be able to do it. Insurance went up a little bit, but not much. All right, we got 4 of each. Oh, we're looking for horns and claws. Okay. I thought we were killing a certain number of each. This disk clone's taking quite a while. It's a terabyte drive, the source drive and the target drive. Resisted that. I don't want you to resist that. I need that dot on you. I have this software that I tried this before, cloning the disk with software. I just hooked it up to my computer as, you know, external drives. And it seemed to work. I mean, I looked at the software, said, you know, there's a free version of it, and then there's a business version or they want you to pay. But they said the cloning capability, 100% free. That's why I chose it. It took about 3 hours to clone the drive. And it goes, it's all complete. Click here to finish the clone. And I clicked it. This thing pops up. It says, in order to complete the process, give us money. Needless to say, I didn't do it. So the way I'm doing it now, I have a disk cloning unit. It's like a box, and you just insert the source drive and then target drive, and there's a little button you push, and it does it automatically. The software is built in that it needs. We got an undead priest here. Killing my mobs. So also I might actually have some work lined up, which is good. I haven't worked in a little while. Some programming, a little contract. That's in the works too. It's been a busy couple of days. Obviously working from home here as a programmer. I'll be doing some ground up programming, but I'll also be doing some bug fixing, things like that, to existing code. It's just kind of my specialty, I guess. I mean, it's just become my specialty. They're not, those jobs are kind of few and far between in my experience. Like a job specifically for that. But like I said, I kind of have like an all-in-one type of thing I'm going to be doing, I do believe. Anyway, that's also exciting and nerve-wracking and all that. Because, you know, I got to go through the you know, the web meetings and talking to people and all that. Which might seem, you know, inconsequential, but for me, it's not. It's a pretty big deal. It's not something I've got to do regularly, though, I don't think, with this job. A little bit like the last programming job I had. A little bit. Maybe a little bit more involved. All right, pretty good drop rate here. Might be a two-part quest. I could have swore we were we're supposed to kill a certain tight amount of each one. Maybe we have to come back to do that. Anyway, I'm very excited. But yeah, so, you know, the Camaro is just going to become kind of a project car. Get some things fixed up on it. Get that transmission shift cable. Really easy to do. The shift cable. Replace the EGR valve. Hold on, guys. We do a cutscene. All right, we are back. For you, it's been instantaneous. For me, it's been almost 4 hours. Anyway, I had all kinds of stuff just happen just there. Anyway, let's continue here. See if we can finish up this quest. It is confirmed. I mean, I was kind of waiting for paperwork to clear and things I submitted. I'm free and clear, and I'm going to have a new car. Well, I mean, it's a used car. I would never buy a brand new car. But that's very exciting. I'm very excited. It's going to be delivered next Wednesday on the 12th. Yeah, it's coming from Texas. Let me drink up here. So excited. It's kind of crazy. 4 hours ago, I wasn't even thinking about the new car, and now I have one. What you can do online is kind of insane, isn't it? And I gotta say, it was so easy. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to recommend things, but I bought it from Carvana. You know, they make a, if you finance through them, they make a pretty penny, right? But for me in my situation, it's worth it to do. I don't want to mess with the casters if we can avoid it. Anyway, I'll probably do a video on the car. I might even record it when it gets dropped off here. If anybody's interested in that. Kind of like my real life stuff or whatever. Got some of that on the channel already. And as I said before, I am going to be documenting on trying to get the Camaro slowly fixed up. So I went up and got the Camaro. My girlfriend gave me a ride over there. I took the jack and everything with me. So what I had to do is get up under the car, like I was talking about before, and you can literally shift gears from underneath the car. So the bad news is the cable is connected. It was not disconnected at either the shifter under the console. I popped it off and looked, and it's not disconnected at the linkage, which means it might be an internal issue. I've had codes on that car before about linkage. I've actually seen a linkage. So if the transmission is fucked up on the inside, I don't know anything about transmissions. I'll have to research what that entails. But if it's, you know, if the transmission has to be rebuilt or I need a new one and it's, you know, several $1,000s, I don't think I'm going to do it. At that point, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's such a rare car, less than 200 of those made. I think, I always forget the exact number. It's a 30th anniversary edition SS Camaro. It's a 97. It's got the SLP performance package, has the LT4. Not very many of them were made. So it's a collector's edition car. So there are people out there who will, now the 30th anniversary edition, the 4th gen Camaro, it's not like the most popular thing, but because it's like the special edition, there might be people out there who would pick it up as is, right? I paid, how much did I pay for it? I think I paid $6,400 cash for it. And I've got more work into it than that amount. So unless I could get $12,000 or $13,000 for it, I'm taking a loss big time. And I don't think I'm getting that much for it. So I got to be honest, I would be willing. I mean, I don't know. The car, I've done so much work to it. And it's the only drawback of me trying to sell that to a collector is it's been customized. The suspension has been changed. It's got Corvette suspension in it. The gears, it's not the original transmission. It's got a higher gear ratio transmission in it. It's got headers on it. I've put dual exhaust on it. It has the nitrous. It's got a high-performance camshaft in it, and it's got different roller rockers in it as well. Like, a whole bunch of stuff's been done to it. So a true collector of the car may not be interested, if that makes any sense, because they're going to want the car, how it was stock. I don't know. I'm just all excited that I'm going to have a car I don't have to worry about. Like, I don't have to start it up and then flip a switch to make sure the fan comes on to cool the engine, right? I don't have to worry if the power window motors are going to go bad again. I don't have to worry about it overheating. It's got air conditioning. Defroster works. I can see out the back window. All this little stuff I'm not used to. I know it's going to be hard for me to let that car go because I'm in love with the car still. As much of a pain in the ass as it's been these last 3 years, it's a gorgeous car. I've got almost $3,000 just tires and rims on the thing. It's got these old school SS Krager rims on it, like the hot rod style is what I like to call them. It's so fast. Well, compared to cars these days, it's actually not. Like the Corvettes and stuff these days, and it's not even close.
Well done.
The kid that I bought, I call him a kid. He was in his 20s, but the guy I bought it from, oh, we're finished. Yes. He made these claims. He said it made 450 horsepower at the crank with a 150 nitrous shot, a 4-stage cold air nitrous. I had it dyno tested, and it's more like 365 at the crank. And I think approaching 500 horsepower with the nitrous. It's kind of hard to test that, but it's nowhere near what he said it was. But, you know, so with the nitrous shot, like, you know, the Corvettes and shit that are out now, they, you know, some of those things, some of the cars, they've got double the horsepower at the crank, you know what I mean? So, but at the time, it was pretty fast. That car would compete with Corvettes and stuff of the same year easily. Anyway, I'm talking a mile a minute. It's because I'm just so excited. These last 4 hours have been unbelievably crazy with like going up there to get the car. So I put it into gear from underneath the car, and it slipped out twice on the way home. So I literally stopped in the road, and I realized I didn't need the jack. I can just lay on the ground underneath, and I could reach that linkage pin, and I could shift it back into gear, which was not good because I had to jump up and get in the car really quick with the emergency brake set.
Be good.
But I had to do that twice.
Get her back. Off with you.
Well, anyway, we finally got it back here. How far are we in? I think we're only about a half an hour in. Let's get some scorpion blood here. Make it a little bit longer episode. And I think I told you guys it was white. It's actually silver. I'm so glad. It's like metallic silver. I think it's basically the same color as my Camaro. The pictures look white, but when I looked closer, it is actually silver, which I'm glad. I'm not a fan of like a basic white looking car. Honestly, I think the best color for a car is silver, in my opinion, just because it contrasts with the wheels, with the dark interior especially. All right, let's slay some scorpions here. Did I miss the Shadow Word Pain? It's 230 mana to cast it. We should get him down without it. I've got 2 of these anti-venoms left. Let's see if it works. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Something like that. I'm going to take a moment right now to thank one of my best friends. I've got 2 best friends, my girlfriend and Bill Willis. He's a member of my channel. He's helped me out so much, just in so many different ways. But he saw the video I put out, like my update video, where I was hemming and hawing on Silent Hill 2, the price of it. I have been gifted the game. Bill gifted me the game. Bill Willis, I love you. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. So we are playing Silent Hill 2 for the next Fright Night series. And is it out by the time this comes out? I don't know. Maybe. It's starting soon, regardless. And I already saw comments about people wanting me to play Stalker 2 Chernobyl. So we're going to play that after. It looks really good, the little teaser I saw. I've never played any of those. Well, I guess there's one game before it. I've never played it. I heard it was buggy when it came out a year or 2 back, but hopefully that stuff's been worked out by now. But yeah, Silent Hill 2, it's either started or it's starting soon, next night or two, hopefully. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. I've been gifted several games by people, just not been able to get to them yet. Bill also gifted me, this was a year or two back, he gifted me Starfield, and I played one episode. There was one episode of it, and then I got COVID. And everything kind of went on hold, or some things did. I shifted stuff around, and I just never got back to the game, unfortunately. But I still have that game. It was kind of cool. I remember liking it. We didn't get, obviously, far at all, you know, one episode, but I remember having fun with it. There were some things that were a little strange about it, like the space travel and everything was a little lackluster. Hold on, guys. I got to do a cutscene. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take the call there. I had two calls. One from the dentist office. I called to reschedule my dentist appointment. It's the earliest they have is mid-April, but it's good enough. You get the cleaning done. They, for some reason, they want to clean my teeth before, like, they finish, like, fixing them. I need 2 other teeth pulled, but they want to do the cleaning. I'm not a dentist. I'm just going to go with the flow, man. As long as I'm not in pain when that appointment comes up. If I am, I'll say, fix this instead of the cleaning. That's what I did last time. Anyway, what's cool about the electric vehicle, so it's all electric. So one thing I'm not going to be used to is the sound of... If I'm in my car driving it and there's somebody in the passenger seat, you can barely have a conversation because it's so loud. It's like being in a dragster. The electric car doesn't make any noise. But what's cool about it, literally, it's not even a quarter mile from my house. I live right beside Western New Mexico University. They have a free charging station there. So, you know, I can charge it up there. And the thing should be good, I would imagine, for several weeks at least. I don't know. I'll get a feel for it. But if worst case scenario, I'll just charge it here at the house. It comes with like this long cord and all of that. There's one in the neighborhood here. It's a different car, but it's an electric car. But I see it plugged in. Curious if any of you guys and gals, if you have an electric car or hybrid car. My last girlfriend before Heather, she had a hybrid. She has the damn, what is it called? So the engine runs sometimes, and other times it's, you know, electric. What is it called? I can't remember the name of the car is called. But it was so quiet, even when the engine was running. It was so quiet. The first time I got in it, I started it for her. I didn't even know it was running. I thought I'd done something wrong. Yeah. Anyway, I was supposed to go over for date night tonight, but we both had a real busy day, so we're just going to put it off until tomorrow, which works for me. She's got some more work to do anyway. And I've had a pretty stressful day. What the fuck is happening? He just did his weird, where he changed directions really quick. I hadn't aggroed it, but he changed directions and got too close. Anyway, I don't have the mana to deal with that freak. It's actually good for me to do things like this, a day like today, where like I had to go, you know, get the car back here. I had to go into the bank. I had to talk on the phone for a fairly long time with somebody from, you know, the Carvana place, then the dentist. So it's as stressful and hard as it is for me to do those things. I actually need to be in the habit of, you know, of doing that stuff. especially with a potential job coming up. I think I mentioned that. That's really the only reason that I'm, you know, doing the car. I basically have the job. It's in the bag. I wouldn't have done this otherwise. If it was like up in the air, I might not get it. So. I think we have, let's go over here to this crate. And there's some more scorpions over here, I think. And then I guess we'll wrap this up. It's been a hectic, broken up episode. I got my neighbor's computer fixed up. I got that all taken care of today as well. That was another thing I did. So upgraded the memory for them. And the new SS, the solid state drive. And boy, is it so much faster than the mechanical drive. Mechanical drive, that thing was on its last legs. I have a feeling it would have failed very soon. When you look at processes on it, if you open up system resources, the drive was always pegged at 100%, even if it wasn't doing anything. So I knew something was wrong with it. Now that the new drive's in it, you know, unless it's, you know, it's reading and writing or, you know, whatever, it's, you know, it barely registers any activity on it. So it was just eating up everything that you did on the computer was so much slower because of the drive was being used at full capacity or whatever. They paid me. I didn't want to take the money, but I got to be honest, I need it. And, you know, my time is valuable. So they paid me back. They gave me $200. He gave me $100 the first time, and then he gave me $100 today, which easily covers. So the price of the drive and the memory that I got for it was less than $100. I think it was $85 total. So, you know, I made $115, which is, you know, I would have done it for free, really. And I got some cookies. That guy, Bruce is his name, Bruce and Joanne. He makes cookies, and he gave me some cookies that, well, it was last week. I ate every one of those bitches. They were good. They were like low sugar too. It's like oatmeal, but with chocolate chips in them. They were really good. So I got a good deal out of that computer fix. And it feels good. You know, they were having so much problems. They got that virus on it, and boy, was it a nasty virus. But now they're good to go for several more years with that computer. And I've got a save point if anything happens again. All right, 2 more Scorpid Venoms here. Next episode, we'll probably do this grindy, we'll probably slay these mobs so that we're friendly here, so that when I'm doing quests for them, I only have to run here. But it doesn't matter too much, because I think the quests we get from here will involve us coming over here anyway. But whatever. Let's see if we can find a few more scorpions here. Anyway, off camera, I have been leveling a Dwarf Paladin on the, is it Nightlash? The PvP server. And I'm going to be healing Battlegrounds and dungeons. I mean, that's the plan. I don't know if it's going to be a regular, you know, every day or every other day thing, but I thought it might be fun. So I'm going to get the character to the proper level to, you know, so where I can heal. Instead, it's not going to be like the normal Let's Play where I'm starting from level 1 and recording every episode. But I just want to get it leveled up because that's, you know, that can take a lot of episodes because I'm only playing basically for an hour and recording, so I didn't want to spend all that additional time. I'm just going to be, the episodes are just going to be me healing a battleground or a dungeon or something. And it's a PvP server, so, you know, I'm far away from a PvP expert, so, but I've always had fun doing the PvP, so it might be fun to watch. Healers make a huge difference in battlegrounds. They can. Matter of fact, I watched Travisine. He did, he was in Warson Gulch on his Gnome Mage. And there was a Paladin just putting in all kinds of work on the heals for the team. It's a lot of fun. You can make a big difference for your team as a healer. And if you've got 2 healers or more, it can be a pain in the ass for the other team, unless they get it together and they start targeting the healers specifically, which you really should do anyway. Are these things hostile? No. What are they doing here? I've never... oh, look at that. They despawned there. I think their path is blocked there. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm not sure when that's coming out. Right now I'm level, at the time of this recording, I think I'm only like level 8 or something. I might not even be that high, but. All right, one more. What are these things called? Scorpashi? Scorpashi? I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to say scorpion. That's what I'm going to do. There's one up here. Yeah, the only problem with the car is I can't, you know, it's not like a long distance car. I would have to stop quite regularly. Uh-oh, there's 2 parts to this? What are we doing here? Oh, Age Kodos hides. Okay, well, we can do that next time. I didn't realize there were 2 parts to it. It's just Hearthback. Why not? Let me finish this up next episode. Wait. Wait. Do need a thumbnail here. Let's do... Sure. Kind of boring, but forgot to get one. Let's go turn this in real quick. Brother Anton. Doesn't this guy... Isn't he in the Scarlet Monastery? Or am I thinking of something else? Maybe it's just a similar name. Hey, brother. Here.
Can I assist you?
I have the pendant.
Farewell.
Alrighty. We're going to give her the better fortitude. Thank you. Can't have it. Oh, she's a little thank you there. You're welcome. Glad I could help. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with me today. Sorry about the broken up episode, but real life stuff happens. And look at me. I'm getting a new car. I'm excited. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you, thank you. Take care. Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode.
It's been fun.
Peace.